Hello, everyone. My name is Caleb, and this is Plugged In, a show that runs from Monday to Friday, delivering all gaming news and new game releases that I can find straight to you. Today is August 12th, 2026, and today isn't that big of a news day. We have some news here, some small news. There's a lot of numbers, a lot of there's some reveals here, some big news, some small news, but not a lot going on here. So, but let's just go ahead and jump right into it. First up here is Xbox has fixed a bug in the Xbox client software stack that prevented people from launching their physical games during the outage last week. This is coming from a post by the CTO of Xbox, Scott Van Vliet, who said, quote, "I wanted to provide an update on the incident affecting some players trying to launch games and access other game library features last week. What was the root cause? As I previously wrote, an underlying service required for Xbox home console sharing and Game Pass purchased content, as well as some PC scenarios, experienced an outage whereby an update to the system put some services in an unresponsive state. This was compounded by a bug in the Xbox client software stack, which caused other license checks to also fail when the first service went down. These two issues created the same cascading failure scenarios that affected some players' ability to launch games and causing cascading issues with library enumeration." End quote. He then goes on to talk about how the engineers over at Xbox are going to be working hard to try to prevent something like this from ever happening again and pairing it with a lot of quality of life system updates and so on. So I think it's really good that Xbox is trying to be very transparent here with something like this, especially with all the bad publicity they have been getting here lately. So I think it's a good thing that they found this bug and fixed it up pretty quickly. So good on them. Next up here is we have some Remedy Entertainment numbers for those of you out there that really love the numbers for games. This is the Remedy Entertainment Q2 numbers. Alan Wake 2 has sold 3 million copies. Control Resident reached 1.5 million wishlist on all platforms. And they say, quote, "Pre-orders opened with healthy momentum. Our data indicates the game is tracking well against comparable titles in its launch window." End quote. We also got more info on Max Payne 1 and 2 remakes and that they are still in development and being published by Rockstar Games. A Remedy spokesperson says, "There's a lot of questions concerning Max Payne on that game. Rockstar Games is handling the publishing side, so we can't commit on those questions." End quote. Moving from Remedy numbers to Pearl Abyss numbers, Crimson Desert has sold 2.11 million copies in Q2 2026, and DLC will be unveiled in Q3 of 2026. Also, a Switch 2 port is playable and is targeting the first half of 2027. Some other announcements here is Marvel's Wolverine Limited Edition PS5 console bundle and accessories were announced. First up here is a PlayStation 5 Digital Edition Battle Yellow Limited Edition bundle, which will set you back $649.99 US, and a DualSense wireless controller, which is also the Battle Yellow Limited Edition, will set you back $84.99 US. Those will be available on the PlayStation Direct website and other retailers, but there are some exclusive items you can get from PlayStation Direct website only, and those are the PlayStation 5 console covers Battle Yellow Limited Edition for $74.99. And then there are two PS5 Pro console covers. There is the Battle Yellow Limited Edition, which is $74.99, and there's a Adamantium Limited Edition, which is more of a silver, like metallic color. That is the same price as $74.99. And there's also a controller that is an Adamantium Limited Edition as well. That is also $84.99 US. There will be a D23 Kingdom Hearts panel live streamed on YouTube on August 15th at 4:30 p.m. Pacific. Supermassive Games has laid off up to 75 employees. Nintendo is coming to Indonesia with the Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch 2 launching in December. MiHoYo is shutting down its China-exclusive AI companion B-Side Olivia Lin. just 1 month after launch. Servers will shut down on August 31st, and players will be able to download an offline version if they want. Handy Games has rebranded to THQ Nordic Mobile. Raji Kali Yuga will be playable at Gamescom 2026. The Lord of the Rings War in the North Legacy Edition was announced for Xbox, PlayStation, PC, and Switch 2 and is available now. It's going to run at 60 FPS, 4K, and has local and online co op. And there's also shared screen and split screen, so that's pretty cool. Gobble launches in 2027 on PS5, Nintendo Switch 1 and 2, and PC. Shelldiver is coming to Xbox Series on September 1st, already on PC. Crystals of Erm launches this year on PC. Little Kitty Big City is coming to mobile in late 2026, already on Xbox, Nintendo Switch, and PC. DokeV is targeting a late 2028 release date. Royalty Free for All is now available on Steam. And Mecha Chameleon has sold 20 million copies. Congratulations to them. Alright, so what games are out today? First up here is Agefield High Rock the School for PC, Security 51 for PC, Akatori for Xbox One, Xbox Series, PS4, and PS5, Pro Jank Footy for Xbox Series, PS5, Switch 2, and PC, and Harity for PC. Alright, that's about it. Hope you all enjoyed. This was a very short show, and just not a lot of news I could find today, but that doesn't mean I didn't enjoy this any less. And I hope you all did too. And I'm going to use this time here to tell you all that I am actually over on TikTok, Instagram, Blue Sky, all of that. So if you want to go ahead and follow Plugged In on all socials, that is there for all of you to go and follow. It would mean a lot if you went ahead and did that. And also, of course, subscribe, follow, like, do your thing. All of that matters. Anything that you want to do, anything that you're capable of doing, it matters. And yeah, I'm trying to grow Plugged In into something bigger, and I would like it to be something bigger, but of course, can't do that without the support of all of you. So it would mean a lot if, at least give me a like, and share it with your friends if you would like. And if there's anything that you think could help improve the show, let me know down in the comments below. I'm always looking at ways to kind of change the show up and make it a little more approachable. My idea for the show is that I want it to be shorter. I want it to be something that is easily digestible, that you can listen to in a quick, at most 10-minute session to get all of your gaming news and new game releases. That's the idea that I have behind the show. And I think I have a pretty good structure here, but if there are any suggestions from any of you listening, by all means, let me know down in the comments below, and I'll be more than happy to listen and see what you all got to say. But yeah, that's about it from me. Hope you all enjoyed. Thank you all so much for listening and watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Happy gaming.